This is the video for Chem 223, Lab 2, Statistical Evaluation of Acid-Base Indicators. We're going to start by measuring out 0.42 grams of tris. We're going to do this by using a weigh boat. Be sure to fill the weigh boat outside of the analytical balance container. If you don't get the right mass of tris the first time, remove the weigh boat and either add more tris or remove tris from the weigh boat. Repeat this process until you have the right mass. Filling the weigh boat while it's in the analytical balance can lead to spills, so make sure to load chemicals into the weigh boat outside of the analytical balance. You clean the burette by filling it with the solution that you'll be running through it, and then letting that solution drain out. Usually we only do this once per experiment, but sometimes you'll need to do it more than once for extra cleanliness. Let's speed this up a little. Almost done. Almost. And done. Now let's add the tris to a flask and add a stir bar. The stir bar is magnetic and can interact with a magnet in a stirring plate. Turn the stirring plate on by turning the knob. Don't overdo it, or that can cause your magnetic stir bar to go a little crazy and possibly cause spills. You'll add your indicator to the tris in the flask. We're now ready to do the titration. Place your flask under the burette. You'll then dispense the liquid from the burette until the indicator changes color. In this video I show us doing it quickly. You'll generally do one titration quickly to figure out exactly where the endpoint is going to be. Then after that, you'll do it quickly up until you get close to the endpoint, and then you'll slow down your burette. That way you can get a more accurate measurement of the volume. It can be a little difficult to see the color change from this perspective. So let's zoom in on the flasks so you can see the actual color change for each indicator. We'll show a clip with each indicator where we fill the flask quickly with the HCl in the burette, and also a clip where we fill it more slowly. Notice that when we fill the flask slowly, one droplet at a time, we can stop when the indicator turns green instead of overrunning the endpoint to where the indicator turns yellow. Notice that sometimes, while you're dispensing the HCl, the indicator appears to change color, but changes back quickly. This is a result of incomplete mixing. Let's slow that last one down a little bit. Notice that the color flashes with additional droplets. That indicates that we're getting close to the endpoint. But it's with a single drop that the solution finally completely changes color. Lastly, let's try one without a stir bar. Notice you can see blue where there's solid powder on the bottom of the flask and yellow in the liquid. Without the stir bar, there's not adequate mixing, and you can't easily determine the endpoint of the titration. Of course, we can always just pick up the flask and give it a little swirl. Now that you have all your titration data, you'll have to analyze the results obtained with the different indicators to determine if statistically they come from the same population or from statistically different populations. Good luck.